Rubber Ducky here. Welcome to episode 14 of the German campaign in Close Combat 3. I want to welcome all of the new viewers to the channel and the series, so click the subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications. This one's going to be hot. We'll be all over the place and full of excitement, so stay tuned as we begin Operation Number 4. The successful Russian counteroffensive in the winter of 1941 to 1942 had not only revived the hopes of the Russian forces, but also emboldened a previously chastened Stavka. Stalin believed that the initiative had passed to the Russian army and prepared for more offensives in the spring. The first of these was intended to free Kharkov and the Donets River Basin, an important industrial area. The Izium bridgehead was to be the jumping-off point for the southern pincer of an encircling offensive that would link with a smaller thrust from north of Kharkov. This grand scheme would not only liberate Kharkov, but also trap a large number of German and Romanian forces. Ironically, the German staff had also decided to launch their spring offensive in the south and had moved several panzer divisions to the area in preparations for this. In the German estimation, only the abysmal Russian winter and poor logistics had caused the debacles in the winter. Now that warm weather was returning, the Wehrmacht could resume its offensive thrusts, this time with a focus on the oil-rich Caucasus. The Russians struck first, bursting out of the Izium bridgehead and heading west as fast as their tanks could drive. But enthusiasm was no substitute for experience in the new doctrine of armored warfare. After the German generals had recovered from their initial surprise, they quickly reorganized their defenses. First, the unsupported Russian armored spearheads were blunted, and then the panzer divisions that had been poised to launch their own offensive were diverted and used to cut off the bulk of the Russian forces that had penetrated the front lines. The result was another disastrous encirclement of Russian forces, including the loss of hundreds of new T-34 tanks. These forces would be sorely missed in the following months as the German army unleashed its second summer offensive and drove to Stalingrad. The Kampfgruppe you now command is part of the 6th Army. Your mission is to spearhead the advance through the Caucasus Mountains, an operation codenamed Friederichus. Reconnaissance reports indicated a heavy concentration of Soviet forces directly in front of you. It's believed these forces will make a spoiling attack to stop your push to the Bolshevists' oil fields. When the attack comes, it must be countered vigorously and immediately. Expect the enemy to use the rough terrain to seek infiltration routes and then attack at several points along your front. The weather should remain fair. Reinforcements and replacements will be made available to you if you need them. Intelligence reports the Bolshevists are massing for an attack. Your objective is to prevent the enemy from rolling over your forces. If you are forced to withdraw, do so before your force is decimated. Your command is attached to the 6th Army. You'll be able to assemble a force with some AT firepower. A deep ravine running north and south splits the sector. It will slow but probably not stop enemy tanks from advancing. Expect the enemy to use the gullies leading to the ravines as avenues of attack. You possess several excellent positions for sighting your AT weapons west of the ravine. The terrain yields many good spots to ambush tanks or vehicles with AT infantry. The steep slopes and tracts of forest limit fields of fire across the ravine. Draw the enemy's tanks and vehicles across the ravine, then destroy them. If you can't stop the enemy, make them pay dearly for their advance. So, it does look like we have about half of the map available to us. There is the ravine up here, and there's some forest adjacent to it. But then we have these 3 big hills, so I think I like this spot for the 88. Maybe a cannon inside this little bunker right here. Some infantry around it to support it. And we'll see what else we've got. And we've only got 50 points, so we're going to have to be kind of cautious here. It looks like we do need to get 2 new men in Waldo. So that's an option. And it looks like we could upgrade them too. So I might do an MG42 here. We do have the MG42 now unlocked. And we need an MG. We need to start beefing up our infantry units so we can actually maneuver. I think we're going to do that. And I also think that we will still probably keep the name as Waldo. Waldo is supposed to be for a recon team, but I got to change everybody around to do that. So I think what we'll do is we'll just upgrade them. We'll call them Waldo for now. If we end up with only one recon team, we'll make Waldo the recon team, I think. I also think we buy one more command team to supplement Brunner. and this can be Stransky again. So we'll keep that going, but that fills out our last spot that we just unlocked for being second lieutenant. But we will have the opportunity to split our units and still keep them in the command radius. Looking at command tanks, you can see what's there. There's no elite command. There is regular infantry. So there are SS units now available. SSMG, SS Light MG. That's a Czech unit. MG34 Schutzen, SS Schutzen. So we get into elite though, and we do have elite shock troops. So that's something we want to look forward to. That's 31 units, but that will be a nice addition. We've actually got a decent fighting force once we start moving into those kind of units. This must be the magnetic bomb, I guess everybody's talking about for the tanks. PPSH. And okay, STV-40. So no more Mausers. That'll be good. Explosives, MG-34, 14 hand grenades, 6 smoke grenades. It looks pretty good. When we get to shock troops, that's going to be awesome. Let's just take a quick minute, though, and see what other options there are for refitting other units. We only have 14 points, so we probably can't do any of it, but we might be able to see if there's anything unlocked. So if we look at the Stug, there's nothing there. So there's no longer barrel version of it available. We know... Oh, okay, we can actually upgrade Waldo into the shock troops. I was going to say, we know we can do scout into machine gun, but we can do machine gun into shock troops. And those machine guns also are winter equipped. Not that it matters right now. So not a lot there. We could go Costa to flak, but there's not a flak available, nor can we afford it. Nothing we can do with the mortar. It was told to me that by using the 8 centimeter mortar, we are kind of capped. We had to use the 5 centimeter mortar to get the 12 centimeter mortar. So if that's something we're going to do in the future, that's something we're either going to have to just wait till one of these units dies off, or we're going to have to sell it and lose the experience that we gained by battle-hardened troops. So, like I said, I kind of want to put the 88 up here. So we got Jorge in the back. I like that he doesn't have a full view of the battlefield, because that means his safety is a little bit higher. So it does look like he can see basically everywhere to the trees, and even that hill actually doesn't block his view entirely, so that's not bad. I think we'll put him here northeast. This part will be slow. We have so many units and so little places that I want to put them, so it's going to be a fitting game. Costa inside there. Let's see, probably Brunner or something. Yeah, that is the whole mountain. All right, so I don't know. What if we put him right next to him? That also gets the trench in the front. Let's go back in real quick. Ambush on Brunner. I do want to use this trench a lot. Same with the one in the front. But I don't like everybody being in one spot and getting hit by one set of mortars. But we don't have a lot of places to put stuff that are safe. So Stransky doesn't have nearly the radius that Brunner had, so we will have to bring him to the back, like way to the back. But that still wouldn't help. We could do Brunner in the back. He can be in the trench to kind of watch and still have Jorge inside of his field of influence. So hypothetically, we might do this for a minute. We'll see how this shakes out when everybody gets placed. If we also put Graf up there, I want all the AT guns elevated in the trenches and ready to defend. Yikes. They do have to be right on top of each other, though, in order to be green in cover. They could be yellow. They could be. But ideally, there we go. I would like them as much covered as they can get, you know? So just kind of fiddling around with this for a second. And he can see down the hill still, even from the back. The trees are the limiting factor. Ooh, but he's red. 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 So he's behind the trench there and in the trench there. So we might have to do this. And then, that's like all the way inside. That still works. So maybe the 2 cannons there, Stransky right below him. And then we want our support elements inside the circles, We also want them sort of shielded. So if Mulligan's in the trench here and he's got green, that's a good spot. Um, the other option, like, well, that's actually not inside the circle though. Mulligan could come down here to Brunner. Brunner's got a lot more wiggle room. Basically, anywhere we want to put Mulligan down there would work. Munat, you've got an MG34. I kind of like the idea of putting you somewhere in the bottom to help cover Jorge. I just don't know that we put you in that trench. I think you might still be better off here, even though it allows them more distance to cover. Waldo is now our MG42. So here's our big boy. I think he's going to go in the bottom trench right here. He'll keep everybody from getting to Costa and Graf. Marigotis, we still have a use for the scouts. So what if we put him on ambush way down here, like not even near the flag, all the way at the bottom, so if they do go for the flag, maybe he can avoid detection. He doesn't actually have to engage them, and then he can report back to everybody else. Obviously, I'm just moving the support vehicles behind the hill for cover. Queles, same kind of deal. Give him a little bit of height here so he can fire on the same stuff that Jorge does, but not be so much towards the front that he's the first target. But if he's in the back a little bit like this, that might keep him safe, as well as give us some mobile defense if people come up on Jorge. So I kind of like that. He does still see far to the east, so we have to be careful with him. But it's not a bad spot. I don't know that I want him further up unless he's really behind the hill and we bring him down. I think he's a better defensive asset there. I think we're about ready to start the battle. And I do have these guys on ambush because we don't want them to shoot. So hopefully they don't get spotted and they can just see what's out there in case Jorge gets a target. All right, we have an immediate contact. Maybe an MG team. We don't want to engage it, but that is... Oop, I'm scrolling. I didn't mean to. That is an option with some of the mortars. We could use mortars to target that machine gun team before they actually get to our recon. Jorge... sorry, I just trying to hotkey these guys. I didn't do it before the start, so that was my bad. They're crawling sort of this way, but we're not going to shoot at them with MP40s unless they're very close. We do want to take the lessons we've learned and use the patience, but I want to start working towards fighting them and not waiting for them. But obviously, if it's a fully defensive battle, there's not a lot for us to gain right now, so we do need to just take a minute, destroy whatever they show up with, and see where that leaves us as far as maneuver units go. 300 meters for the mortar in the south, 350 up there. Both say they have good effect on target. They don't really have any cover. They are in the ravine kind of, but there's nothing else around them. So if they spot us or if we're ready to engage, I feel comfortable dropping there. And these values down here, anti-personnel range, all that stuff, I was told these are tens of meters, so that's 20, 40, 80, 160, 320. Is that right? Did I understand the comment correct? Or no? But let me know in a comment if that's what those mean. But the mortars, whole point of that is anti-personnel at basically any range on the map, they'll be just fine. So it's okay that we're 300 meters out. They'll still be just fine because the mortar's going to land. It's not going to lose velocity like a bullet, but the effective accuracy of it will decrease. So we've got a spotter for that. They want to sneak this tank in here, and they don't know what is waiting for them on the other side. So as soon as he's visible, we are going to open up. We're going to turn this now, get that ready. Almost there. There we go. KV1, go down. Maybe. Double ricochet. 3. All right. Jorge, show him what's up. 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Whoa. Queles. Queles. Bro. You can't be a stug anymore. All right. Tank is down. That did not look like he was looking at the tank. Didn't I have Quellis on defend? And if so, he didn't shoot? I don't know. May have to go back and rewatch that. But, yeah. I can't believe he targeted the tank 300 meters away instead of the guns shooting at him right in front of him. Wild. So, tank down. Infantry hasn't moved, still sitting in this corner. Okay, well, if we're opening up, I guess let's drop some mortars on them. I wouldn't have engaged at that range with an MP40, but what can you do? Alright, we got stuff falling. They are good hits, good hits. We got stuff going on up top. Another tank. You can't hit it. Oh, T-34 there. Get Jorge on it too. KV-1. Tank down. KV-1 with Jorge. Alright, everybody target the KV-1. Beautiful. Okay, 3 tanks dead. I thought I saw something up here too. Yeah, they are shooting at me. Not a tank, but we're going to drop some mortars on top of that. Maybe. Half track's got to rotate. We are going to move the machine gun up. Oh, they got infantry crawling there. Nope. Yes. There we go. T-34 crew. I am going to put just indirect fire out there with the cannon. Try and get some shots on them. Yep, never mind. We found them. More mortars. They got a full infantry squad sitting right there on the flag. So drop everything we have right now on them while we're not otherwise engaged. We'll look at that. Oh, rocket. Beautiful. Just an infantry squad down in the middle too, so nothing crazy. Decent rocket shots. That is tighter. We've got good visibility, so those are tighter shots. I guess probably with them in the trenches, though, they do still have a little bit of cover. We can't target. Waldo's almost in position. Oh, okay, that guy surrendered. So he walked past us. So we are going to move up with the recon squad and go towards the gully entrance flag. We don't have to have it, but it would be nice to know what's out there. That red dot in the middle should be the infantry squad still. All right, Waldo's not in the range there. Yeah, still the infantry squad. Waldo's not in the range, but I kind of like him up there if they're going to try and flank around our north because we do not have very good defenses there. So mortars on these guys. Oh, tank. Uh-oh, KV-1. He is engaging Marigotis. Uh-oh, they're just right smack dab in the middle of the ravine. All right. Smoke, try and block the KV-1 from seeing him. We'll hold off on the mortars. They're not as crucial. Let's see if we can get the smoke screen out. All right. Maybe that'll help. Still in the line of sight. Nope, he still sees him. No guns can see him. Yeah, the tree line, it's just the tree line, so I don't know if they can see him ever. They are mortaring us. Not here. They're mortaring Marigotis, so we got to track that down. I hear him. I don't see the smoke. Am I blind? I still don't see the smoke. Oh, nope, not smoke. We don't want to drop smoke. We want to drop bombs. There we go. In my headset, it sounds like they are right there. There, go to get up there, get in the trees, get kind of hidden. Oh, tank's still shooting. Guys, get out of the open. The smoke screen did not work. It may have needed to be a little bit thicker. So, that sucks. He may come into range here. Nope, that got worse. Alright, there's nothing we can do about the tank. It might cost us Marigotis. So, if these guys will go anywhere, that would be great. Just keep going. Keep going. Sneak. Stay on your stomachs. Get in the middle of the trees. Uh-oh. Infantry in the open. Alright. Let's switch and get some rockets out. I don't know that these are going to be great shots, but if we can hit the infantry or the tank with a rocket, that would be money. Because that's about all we've got that can actually fight the tank right now. Uh-oh. Marigotis has a casualty. Oop, another good rocket. Marigotis is down to just a single man. We're going to pull him back. I don't know that going back across the ravine's a great plan, but we don't have a lot of options. That rocket was a good hit. Not on the tank, but it was a good hit where we wanted it. They want a truce. We are not giving it to them. There we go. That's the spot. If he keeps going down there, it's worth sacrificing Marigotis if we can get the tank to come down into Jorge's line of sight. We're going to put out a new smoke screen right on him, and we're going to see if we can run him right back across here. I don't know. Just get anywhere back this way. Smoke. More smoke. Still not quite. Oh, but he is turning. Still nobody else either. All right, secure smoke. Hit. Somebody hit him. Okay, there we go. He moved an inch, and Jorge got him. Beautiful. Tank down. Get the KV-1 crew if we can. Just put a few more rounds out. We got 18 more rounds in Jorge. Those are some accurate shots. That hit the exact spot. Drop some mortars back on these guys between them and the KV-1 crew. If we can get any kills, that'll be great. Marigotis, take cover. That's fine. Waldo, what is going on with Waldo? Oh, Waldo. No, bro. I lost track of that. I wasn't paying attention. Waldo crawled out of his trench on his own and is now engaged in close combat. Nobody can hit anybody. Oh, Waldo, what are you doing, bro? It's a T-34 crew. So they did not retreat. They just moved north and held the flag. They got pistols. Open up. Open up. Full auto. Just spray it down there. Okay, one down. Just spray in the ravine. Alright. That's better. MG42 doing its thing. We got a surrenderee and a second kill. Oh, we actually got the whole team to surrender. That's too much for an AT or not an AT crew, but a tank crew. So must be an infantry crew that also surrendered. Marigotis almost back into safety. Infantry is running up there. You can see him crossing the ravine. Another tank, T-34. We kind of know we can't do anything about him until he's basically where the other tank is. And Waldo has moved up and secured the flag. So maybe that will pull them up, or at least pull them out of the back. Oh, their mortars are accurate. Marigotis, go, bro. Take cover when you get to the trench, not before. Alright, Waldo has the trench and a lot of prisoners. Let's move him up. We will hold this area down and maybe start pushing around the north. Alright, so Waldo and Stransky are almost to the flag, but we did have to halt the mortar half-track. And we got these guys right here, so we might drop some on them because they are now out in the open and not near the tank. Oh, second team. Yep, we're definitely dropping. All mortars. Fire on these two teams. Oh, we even got a third team still down there with the tank. We got a hit. Marigotis, why did you crawl back out of the trench? Get back. I don't know. Get up here in the command circle. Alright, almost to the goalie entrance. Alright, Marigotis has decided to flee. Hard to blame him. There's only one guy left, and he's all alone out on an island by himself. So we won't fault him for that. To be honest, that's probably for the best. I wanted him to move back. He won't move back. I mean, I've been telling him to move back for like 10 minutes and he wouldn't do it. So let's let him just run. We are getting low-ish on mortars, but I'm not super concerned because I do think we got a big chunk of their units in that first wave. It has been pretty quiet. Mulligan is out. All right, Waldo officially got the flag. I don't know. Do we go up to their hill? We can take the trench, maybe take their flag. Hold on, let's move that. Maybe there we go. I couldn't grab that. We can take the hill if it's an option, but most importantly, let's just get them up to the trench and see if we've got line of sight on anybody in the back. Yeah, he won't just stop and defend. If he's going to lay in the trench, we need him on defend. If he's not, he's welcome to run. All right. One more time. Let's actually take the mortar now. Let's go capture this point. What? What? You guys, don't just walk your guns down the hill. We've done this 3 times. We got a unit in the back. Let's get these guys back to safety. Who do we have? Who do we have? Okay, stationary tank. Can't hit it. Oops, wrong one. There we go. No. Can't hit it with any tanks or with any cannons. We do have to be careful. If these guys crawl out there, they might be in his line of sight. So hold short here. Stransky's got them. All right. I don't know that this is still a lot better. Perfect. We don't have line of sight, so he doesn't either. We are out of mortars. We are out of rockets. If that tank wants to stay in the back, we can't do anything. So what we want to do is just take these points and take the ceasefire and do it again. See what happens. All right, come on. There we go. We finally got it. Took him so long to get through the trees. Tank can't see him. That's okay. We are not going to push that tank. We did lose Quellas early, so we're not pushing with infantry. We took our truce. It looks like we've got a major victory. I wasn't expecting to be major, so that's awesome. The battle ended because both sides agreed to a ceasefire. The Germans gained control of some victory locations. We have 2 lost leaders, 1 lost infantryman, 1 wounded infantryman, and 1 lost tank. We killed 1 leader, 9 infantry, and 4 tanks, and damaged a 5th. We have really, really outperformed my expectations in that battle. Tons of experience right there in Stransky. Waldo also has leadership, morale, and experience. Muna, you sat tight and didn't do anything in the back. It happens. Margotis, you fled. That's okay. You lost 2 men that are actually dead. Still very experienced. Quellas, you were the first to go. I don't know, man. I'm not naming you after a Stug anymore. You have to be something else, because, yeah. So, we'll keep you in mind for a good tank. Jorge, no casualties, tons of experience, tons of leadership, everything's going well. I mean, just everywhere across the board until we get down here to Mulligan. Mulligan did take 1 hit on the assistant leader, but that's an acceptable trade for everything that we had going on that fight. 2 kills in Waldo, a couple braveries. Marigotas, 2 kills, a bravery. Quellas, there needs to be a special medal just for you. Let's see. Jorge, 2 tank kills. Rambo, 2 soldier kills with those rockets. Those were decent. 3 braveries from sitting in the back with Andy's Raiders. Sorry about that. Costa got a soldier kill. Graf, 2 tank kills and 3 soldier kills. Not bad. Oh, okay. War Merit Badge for Waldo. I like it. They did charge up and take charge. So they got some War Merit there. More War Merits. And Graf on... Okay, War Merits basically all around. Nobody really was outstanding and got a big medal, but we got war merits, so we're building up some fruit salad on these gentlemen. I think that's awesome. I'm going to hit the next mission, though. I think we want to move on and see what happens. And this video has been going for a while, so I'll see what I can do to trim it down, but there was a lot of stuff at the beginning. So we are going to do a quick requisition. We're going to get back into it, and we're going to keep the fighting going. I do think there was a lot of action there, so I don't know how much I can cut out of the beginning. But there's all the briefing and stuff, so like I'm kind of not going to factor that into how long the overall video is. So we're going to rest Marigotas and refit. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to rest Quellis as well. And then Mulligan, let's refit here. We got one guy missing, so we'll use our points down there. Oh, wow, all 32. Okay, we lost the tube, I guess, even though we have two guys left. We lost the actual mortar, so it's really... Do we spend a 32? Let's see. Yeah, team leader, none. We got one assistant with a rifle, and that's it. Or no, we have two assistants. They have two rifles. I'm sorry. But the leader is our guy that's gone. So, yeah, we need the mortar. I don't know what else we spend the 36 points on, so let's spend them there. Let's get the mortar back, and let's do it again. The map, we did secure that flag out front. That's kind of nice. The battlefield's still pretty much the same, but we're not going to use that. We took it, but I don't want to place anybody there. I want to keep the same plan as last time and see if we can get further. So we are going to use basically the same strategy, and I think that worked well. We'll use it to fight off their tanks at first, and then we'll advance again, but hopefully we'll make it a little bit further this time. Nothing still. Okay, so they did finally take that flag. I kind of figured they would go through there since we didn't have anybody down there. Still no sight. Okay, we got a tank. We can't hit it. No. Wait, what happened? What happened? What happened? How? Jorge, what happened, bro? Target the KV-1. How did it hit us? We couldn't hit it. All right. We have about half casualties. Oh, we just took more casualties. Smoke out. That tank showed up at just the wrong spot. So KV-1 is kind of a problem. We're going to drop everything we got on it right now. We got to get that thing killed before it gets our 88. He's still shooting. Okay, rocket, close. Good hit. KV-1 is damaged. Destroyed. All right. Jorge, you took a beating. Oh my gosh, they're down to one man. Just one man. They're not out of the fight. So, I wonder how close he is. He took that trench. Oh, there we go. Okay. KV-1. Jorge on him. Oh, zoom in, zoom in. Good hit. He's turning. Get him in the side. Get him in the flank right there. Hit. Come on, Jorge. Do your thing. Miss. Smoke it. Oh, he's returning fire finally. Smoke. Come on. Shoot, Jorge. Wrong facing. We're getting hits. We're just not getting kills. He's immobilized. Oh, he's totally facing. So, the one guy, I guess, he can't turn the gun. He can fire it. He just can't turn it. All right. I didn't know that was going to be a thing. That makes sense, but I didn't know that would happen. So, all we've got now are the 5 centimeters. Good thing we got 2 of them. Oh, my goodness. Waldo, open up. There we go. Mortars on these guys. Munat and Waldo have got to be ready for these guys as soon as they get in their line of sight. Rockets out. Hit. Beautiful. That rocket actually would have killed it too, for what it's worth. There we go. Yeah, they're running. Rockets away. All the mortars dropping. Push them back. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Just everybody's shooting over there. They're firing their mortars on us. They're getting fairly close. I can't even see who's there. I don't think... Oh, my gosh. More armor. I don't know if there's anybody still there, to be honest. Munot's just shooting. Defend. Oh, they're a little bit more aggressive. They are just pushing. Who just got hit? One of them? Okay, we know they have a tank there in the tree somewhere. Interesting. And, you know, I wanted to preserve Jorge, but there's no way to really get him out of there. I don't know if this KV-1... Yeah, this is a different one. I think it was a T-34 in the trees. So, we're going to turn, face him. We're going to have to move these guys. You know what? Way out of the way. He's still got forever on his reload. What if we just have him bug out? Like, we don't need him anymore. So, let's get the mortar down here out of line of sight of the tank when it comes around. Guys in the trees. Waldo, that MG42 man. Mess him up. KV-1 targeted. Uh-oh, we can only get line of sight with one. Okay, we got a hit. Hit. More hits. Come on. Doesn't say it's damaged. Costa still can't get line of sight. I don't want to move Costa back because I don't want to move him out of the pit. So I'd rather leave him there and him not fire than risk pulling him out. More hit. The mortars aren't doing anything. Oh, more tanks. Drop the mortars over here. We're not leaving until they're gone. T-34, come on. Oh, he's going to stop. Mulligan used his rounds. Come on, Andy. Drop everything you got on this guy. Still got 23 rounds left. Send it, one after another. I mean, he's got to get all the way up to the flag, basically. I don't know that we'll be able to hit him before that. Come on. No lucky hits. All right, we're going to call the truce. We lost a little bit, but it's okay. All right, so minor victory. We lost 4 infantry. They were, I think, all a part of Jorge's 88. 2 wounded. Killed 7 infantry. Killed 3 tanks. Damaged 2 more tanks. 11 wounded infantry. So, okay, but not the decisive, powerful win that we had in the last one. Operationally speaking, we've lost 7 to their 17. We've got 3 wounded compared to their 22. 1 tank destroyed on our side, 7 destroyed on their side, 3 damaged on their side. So we are still winning the battle of attrition in that regard. We'll quickly go through here. Brunner gaining some experience. Stronsky gaining some experience. Waldo gaining some experience. Munot experience. Just experience. We have the injury in Marigotis that we rested, so nothing with him. Quellis, everybody's still resting. Then we get down to Jorge Castillo. Jorge is 1 injured man, 1 injured assistant. That's all we got. But we'll just rebuild. We'll make do with that. Rambo doing way better. Yeah, like nobody's losing anything except for the guys that died. Couple of kills in Waldo. Munot has a kill. Let's see. Rambo got 6 soldiers with his rockets, though those were really nice. Also 1 tank. He was credited with the tank kill. I didn't know that. Okay. I like that. Andy's Raiders. And then Graf had 2 tank kills. Looks awesome. Quick look at the medals. So as we go through here, we have a lot of emptiness. We have teams that have not been active. I might have to try and keep that in mind when I plan. Lots of wound badges. Everybody on Jorge's team basically got it. Somehow, the assistant that's still alive but wounded did not get it. Yet he didn't die. We have Iron Cross, first class for Rambo, because he got the tank with the rocket. Graf von Bonhoff, also walking out of there with an assault badge. So, next one, we're going for round 3. All right, what are these guys up to? No, no, no. I want to get them. What are you doing shooting at my guys? Don't do that. You're going to regret it. Keep going, guys. Oh, let's hope that this doesn't bite us. We don't see anything going on up here. We got a little bit of infantry, but with everybody in the north, I don't know if they're just going to push to the south and come up below us, so this might bite us later. I do like Jorge's position, though. It's a little bit safer. Unfortunately, all of them have the same line of sight. We will have the concentrated firepower. We just won't have diversity of angles. There we go. Mortars for everyone. AT rifle. Interesting. I haven't seen that. So they have a proper AT squad. Let's keep them back. Oh, oh, oh. T-34. Oh, nope, nope. There we go. Hit it. Costa, do it. Do your thing. Right in the rear. Jorge. All right, T-34 is immobilized. We got a broadside shot. This should be good. Boom. Not bad. I mean, we'll save the mortars. We don't really need to, but we only got 2 kills. All right, guys. Steiner has fallen behind a little bit. I'm not sure what that's all about, but Stransky's moving quicker. All right, get up there and take that trench. So I think we'll just set up Waldo here, and he'll just hold the flag by himself for now. We are going to try and get to their flags on the top and top right. If we can make it a little bit further this time, we're hoping to be in a better position going forward. We'll back them into the bottom corner where there's no real terrain for them to mask behind. All right, face the right way. There we go. Oh, what do we got? Another tank. Come on. No. So Graf can see him, but can't hurt him. Oh, well, now he can't even see him. So with nobody down south, too, we do have limited line of sight on a lot of the battlefield, so who knows what's maneuvering down there. I know it's risky with everybody in one spot, but it's... Oh, another tank. It is our only option if we want to be able to effectively control the map. Oh, no, you don't. I don't know what you think you're doing, but... Oh, infantry. LMG in the open. Drop it. Everything. Everything. Oh, yeah, they're opening up with the machine guns. Rockets out because he's on defend. Beautiful hit. Line of sight, man. Holy crap, that rocket was effective. Well, they stopped in their tracks. That LMG team's having a really bad day right now. Hold that fire for a minute. You guys start moving up. We're going to go down through the forest, through the gully, into the entrance flag. Oh, look, they brought friends. Let's see what else we got going on down there. Okay, they actually have a KV-1 this time. Nope, only one. There we go. There we go. Costa, Jorge, do their thing. Drop more mortars on these guys. Keep them pinned. Hit! KV-1 destroyed. Yeah, yeah. You guys are leaving the trench. That's going to be bad for you. Uh-oh. That's bad for us. We got hit. Alright, you guys got to pull back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They weren't going to let us have all of our fun. Get those guys out of there before the 120 millimeter hits them. Sooner than later. So yeah, the answer is yes. They all went to the south. We can't get the KV-1 or the T-34. Oh, they got a third. Get out of there. I don't know. Get behind the hill now that they're down there. The plan was to go back, but now it's to get back out of their line of sight. Oh, no, no. They actually hit Rambo. They hit Rambo. No. We're going to lose Rambo, 100%. 3 tanks. There's no way we don't lose Rambo. I tried to get out of the mortar fire, and now the tanks are messing us up. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? KV-1. No, no. No, we lost line of sight of the KV-1. Ah, the hill. Can't get the 2. Did they have 4? Do they have 4 tanks down there, or is that the same? Oh my gosh, we can't hit any of them. And they are messing us up. Rambo's down. This is turning around. This is turning around. Costa, do something. T-34, hit it. Yes, they have 4 active tanks down there all at once. They had like 7 tanks this battle or something. At least 6. Get off the battlefield, Rambo. You fought hard. One-man army's not going to cut it here. Costa, please, save the day. Smoke. Smoke, why didn't I do this sooner? Smoke. Send it. More. Hit. Beautiful. T-34 destroyed. No. Can't get anybody but the T-34 that's gone. We know that they have 3 down there still. With 3 tanks, they're not going to surrender. There's no way. No. 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 And what's this? 120 millimeter mortar. Oh my god, no. Steiner. Oh, they're falling behind. You guys are going to have to rest. We're going to have to go kill the 120 millimeter mortar, but they have to rest. Let's keep the tanks hidden for a minute with the smoke. If they do come out, hopefully they'll come to where we can see them, and Jorge can get his shots off. Oh man, Costa, you're down to 2 men. Oh, tanks rolling. Tanks rolling. KV-2. No, no, no. Uh-oh. 120 millimeter. Where's... Oh, my gosh. Okay, okay. Costa's firing. Costa's firing. You guys move up. Get that mortar. KV-2 is immobilized. No, sorry. KV-1. KV-1 is immobilized. The one that was on the hill. Hit him. Hit him in the rear. Hit again. It doesn't matter that you can't hurt it. Shoot anyway. Just keep shooting. Miss. KV-2's rolling up. Oh my gosh, this is getting crazy. There we go. Send it. Doesn't matter. Shoot. There we go. Jorge. Jorge. Everybody shoot the KV-2. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Alright. KV-1, KV-2, target. Somebody. Anybody. Okay, we got the flag. Let's get on the mortar guy. The Russians withdraw their truce. Oh my gosh, they know they've got this. He's just in the trees. T-34, where'd this guy come from? Who just got hit? Oh my gosh. Costa's down. Alright, T-34 destroyed. KV-2, everybody on the KV-2. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, Costa doesn't have a gun. They're just down to the infantry. That's why they can't target him. You're not pinned down. They're not shooting at you. Jorge, open up. Miss. Mortars on the infantry. Oh, they are pushing hard. They want it. They want it. They can feel it. You guys got to take out their mortar team. Their mortar team's coming at us. Shoot. I don't even care. MP40s, it doesn't matter. Everybody just shoot. MG has opened up. KV-2 is still sitting there. Now the Russians want the truce. KV-2 immobilized. Oh no, you don't get away that easy. Fatal mistake. Infantry in the gully. Another hit. Jorge's down to 3 men. It's not 1, but he's down to 3 men. They're cowering. Gun is operational. We're getting shot from way south. Smoke this guy out. I hear rifle fire. Stop that KV-2 from defending itself for a minute. Another hit. Alright, Costa fled. He got off the map safely. What's happening? What's happening? Can we hit this? Yes. Send it. Jorge, turn it. Fire. Alright, get up there. I don't know what happened to the mortar crew, but we got to get up there. There they are. Smoke them. Smoke their advance. Never mind. Well, if we can get a couple rounds out. Oh, okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. So there is a pop-up window open that will not capture, and it says, this operation has been completed. Your unspent requisition points have been added to your force strength. You have been promoted. So, total victory. The battle ended because the Russians fled the battlefield. The Germans gained control of the area, and the operation is over. The operation ended because the Russians are routed. Oh my gosh, we gained 4 campaign points. Your strategic insight and tactical brilliance have proved superior once again. So, we're on day 3. This was like a 7-day operation. So, we did it in 3 days. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. This is seriously crazy. We lost 5 men. We lost 1 vehicle. We lost 1 gun. But we killed 13 infantry and 5 tanks. We captured one of their tanks as well. And that's just insane. Like we're going to have to see what the operational briefings got. In the 3 days, we lost 12 men with 6 wounded. They had 30 men and 28 wounded. We also took 11 prisoners. We lost 1 tank, 1 Verframen, and 1 gun. They lost 12 tanks and have 3 more damaged, and we captured 1. That's insane. I'm sorry, this is so crazy. Everybody's doing good, so stuff's going up. Steiner has a wounded in that squad that was fighting the mortar team, but morale is going up on the guy that got hit. Somehow that's a good thing. Jorge, you took a lot of brutal hits. So, health on the down, strength on the down. Assistant leader is dead. Assistant wounded. Gunner did okay. Loader is dead. Loader is dead. Everybody's experience went up, including the dead guys. Morale on the dead guy up. I mean, he didn't make it, but he's feeling good about not making it. Rambo. We lost the vehicle. We have the assistant leader. He's the only guy that really made it off the battlefield. His leadership's going up. He's rock solid all the way through the roof. Andy's Raiders got some experience. Costa, we lost your gun, but morale, leadership, and experience all up. Graf von Bonhoff, experience is at the peak. Everybody's okay there, and Mulligan also doing great. So kills, Stronsky, 3 bravery. Steiner, 3 bravery. Let's see. Some cowardice there with Jorge. Those guys probably got pummeled, wrecked, and 1 dude fled or something, so that's okay. Rambo, 5 soldiers with those rockets, on point. Andy's Raiders, 2 more soldiers with the mortars, also good. Let's see. Costa got one of our tanks, had 2 cowardice, but his whole AT gun got just hit by 120 millimeter. We won't fault him there. Mulligan got a kill with the mortar. I guess technically it was a half kill with the mortar, half kill with the gun, with a rifle. In the medal department, wound badges for everyone. I'm kind of surprised there's not more medals. Like, nobody got a medal for that, and it was a total victory. So, as we wrap this video up, there are a few key points. 1. It's been a long fight. I will see what I can do to trim it down, but I apologize in advance. It's still going to be long. I've been playing this for 2 hours and 15 minutes. The fights flowed well. I wanted to keep it going. That was hard to give up. 2. We're going to be starting a new operation with our promotion. 3. My tactical genius is nothing the Russians can match, and we will continue to improve. But what that really means is the feedback, the comments, the support that all of you provide, it's making a huge difference. Please keep that coming, and let's march on Moscow. Lastly, I will try to keep the videos shorter in the future. I am going to monitor this one. I'm going to see how it does. But please, I want you to leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. I want to continue keeping you engaged and making the content you love. So your opinions matter. That's all for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Operation 5. Lieutenant Ducky, out.